someone asked me, so what are you working on now? To what I said, I'm working on archetypes. I'm guiding divine feminine, especially entrepreneurs, to upscale as per the major arcana, right? We have here the 22 cards. And then that person asked me, so what do you do for them? I said, I am a guide. I show them, I guide them. It's a two-way street. Jim Rohn said, for things to change, you have to change, right? So because I got this question from this person, I want to come here today and specifically tell you here that if you want to evolve, there's not only, you can work with me, you can work with anyone else. It's a two-way street. If you want to change a way of thinking, you get all the guidance, you get all the readings, the channelings, the messages, the tools, but you do nothing, nothing will ever change. I can give you everything here. We can go, let's pretend we're talking that your archetype right now is very associated with the emperor. I can give you the characteristics of this person. I can give you how I see and how I perceive this archetype in you, and for you to evolve to the next level, what are the steps, what are the tools that you can use, what are the practices, what are, there's a lot of tools and techniques that we talk about that during our archetypal fool's journey workshop here. And I can give you everything. However, if you don't take action, if you don't do anything, if you expect that in just that call, everything is going to work just as, I'm going to call it, even it's wrongly to say by magic, because magic happens every time that you do something for yourself, right? Every time we're here talking here, this is magic for myself, right? And so as we will be talking about the Emperor here, let's keep connecting just, randomly with this card. I can give you all the traits. I can give you the tools like we were talking about. I can give you everything. However, if after our session you don't take action, then it's on your part, right? Because like I said, for things to change, you have to change. So when we tap into the parts of you, this is the same as inner healing, right? Inner child, all the shadow work and everything. For things to shift, for your mind to shift, for your brain to shift, you have to start with something, but it needs to start from you, right? And just like everything in life, I can give you the key of a house, but if you don't put it on the key lock and you twist it, you will never get inside the house, right? I mean, right? You will never walk inside the house, right? Because you have to do the movement to unlock and to open. And just the same here, make it as the tools, my energy, my guidance, our guidance, the channel guidance here is the key. But then you have to do the work to make it shift, to turn to the side that you want to achieve, right? To go one step ahead and move from the Emperor number 4 to the Hierophant number 5, because that's one ladder up, right? One step up on the ladder of your success, of your leadership, of your business, right? Of your entrepreneurial career here. So this, I feel this is very important, and I'm actually very grateful that that person came to me and asked me that question, because I feel maybe, just maybe, out there could be a lot of people asking this question, if I work with her, What can I get from this? You can get all the benefits, whether this is 8-hour reading, whether this is a healing session, whether this is, a Reiki session. Even when you buy a product, if you don't believe in the qualities of a product, it's not going to do anything to you. Let's say you purchase one of my um, essential oil blends, right? I charge them, I get everything there for the highest good of you, for your healing, for, connecting with yourself even more into your divine feminine and all the beautiful energy. It will work. However, if you accept, if you open your spirit to receive, it's going to be much, much quicker than if you work in the resistant mode. And it works with everything, right? The more we open ourselves to change, the more we understand the power that we have, as we are energy and everything around us is energy. The more we align to what we want, the quicker things happen. But if you keep going and do the work with a person or with a different person, with another person, just because you don't see things happen, ask yourself, what am I resisting in me that these people are saying the same thing? They give me different tools with the same outcome, just different ways of doing, because we are all unique. And of course, one tool, it's not universal, right? There are so many aligned to us, even the type of therapies that align to us in any way, shape, or form. You can even go by, the numerous types of yoga, because the same yoga is not suitable for everyone, right? I love, and I'm absolutely in love with my uh, Hatha yoga. That's where I'm certified of, is Hatha yoga, because I trust again in the divine masculine and feminine, right? In the connection of the two. Whereas I know people, they would much rather go to Ashtanga, they would much rather go to a trendy hot yoga, right? Bikram yoga and all of that. So it depends on your wants and your needs and who you are and what energy are you aligned to. It doesn't mean you're always aligned to that energy. It just means that at that specific moment, what your spirit needs is that type of energy, potentially to release something, potentially to connect to a higher version of you, right? To the future version of you, whatever it is. So, just to say, when you work with me, we work together as two. I guide you, I coach you, I support you the whole way. As long as you want me supporting you on your journey, I'll be there for you. But remember, I'm there holding your hand, but who needs to take a step forward is you. Who needs to take action is you. Just like when you're manifesting something, right? You want this or that, but you're not going to be sitting looking at your phone, waiting for an email, waiting for a phone call if you didn't apply for a job, if you didn't send an email, if you didn't ask for a collaboration, if people don't know who you are. If I never came here, you didn't know who I am, you didn't know what I do, what services I offer, what message I'm constantly passing through, and what have I worked through my life, that I can come up here and give you my experience and how it worked for me, and give you the tools that I use that work on myself. And I want to help you to evolve as well, because I know it is possible, right? So this is the big, big message that I want to pass on for you today. Okay. Consider that with so much love. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.